So in this video, I want to show you how to replace front passenger door window for Hyundai Sonata from 2011 to 2014. First thing we're going to do is to remove these covers right here by the door handle, and then right here. All right, let's remove this clip right here, this cover for the screw. It's very tiny. So once you remove this, we have a Phillips screw here that we need to unscrew. I removed this cover. It was easier to go with a screwdriver from this side and just bend it a little bit, and it just came out. So we have a screw here. We are going to remove this guy, this cover. There it is. So remove that guy right there. I'm gonna unscrew this Phillips screw, and this one as well. So basically I'm holding from the bottom of this storage compartment and just pulling it, so it just came out. So once bottom is out, you just lift this thing, and once you do that, we have, see this little pin right here? Once you press it, this thing comes out. So that one is done, and then we have this power cord. Unclip this one, and then the third one is right here at the bottom. Unclip this one. So now door panel is fully out, and that's how it looks. Since my door has pretty much full of glass, if you can hear inside, I'm gonna have to unbolt these, all of these basically, and get to the bottom of that so I can vacuum clean it. So you can't skip this part and just directly come to where I pretty much lower the window to the position where I can basically unscrew and remove the remaining part of the window. So pretty much remove the bolts all around so I can clean up all that glass that sits in there. And here's what I'm talking about. Basically, these are the things that right there, where it is. So I don't want to cut myself. I already did. So that thing needs to be pretty much cleaned up right there. So I'll show you in a bit how we can clean this up so we can basically put the windows over there. So one over there, one over here. So now I'm gonna remove these two and basically lower the windows so those bolts that I need are down there. So let's take these out. I see the first one here. I see the second one here. So now I'm gonna basically turn this off, unplug it, unscrew it a little bit, and I'm just having these two bolts temporarily hold it for now. I will undo it, clean it up, put it back. Also, one more thing I forgot to mention is please just remove this, because it will have a bunch of glass in it. So it's better to clean it up with some towel or something and then put it back in. So, and also if you look at the window rails right there, there are some glasses that got stuck, so you need to clean it up with some sort of a, oh, you can't use screwdriver. I'm gonna use this plastic trim remover. So I'll push it in there and then vacuum it out of there once again. So, but you're gonna make sure that there's nothing that got stuck, especially if your window was smashed when it was closed fully. It will be getting stuck all around. So I can see some on top. Also, when you unscrew these bolts right here, make sure you don't unscrew it all the way. So just gently a few threads, because if you try to unscrew it, this is loose, okay? Just unscrew it for, I don't know, like 5-6 threads. That should be more than enough. So now let's clean up this thing where the window is gonna sit. So basically by loosening that bolt, I loosened this glass holder. All right, so both of these glass holders are clean, front and the back. Now I have to vacuum this off that came down from these window rails. So make sure you go through this, right, all the way from top to bottom, so there's no glass. I can see my camera picking up somewhere up there, so I have to clean that up. Cleaning up the glass here is, look at this, it can go back in there. So even if you clean up the top, it could be somewhere inside of it. So make sure you go through that, nothing in there, so it rolls up and down smoothly. Okay, now once everything is clean, okay, I'm gonna mount this thing back up there. I'll just put it up there, put all the bolts, do the wiring and everything that I undid for the motor and everything. And then I'm gonna drop the basically glass through here, and I'll show you the rest of it. So I don't know about the visibility of this. I'm just gonna drop this window glass. Basically what you're gonna do is put window like this, get it in the basically rails both up and so it's hard to film. And so basically align this all the way up there, okay, and then slowly drop it. So, and then we're gonna slowly drop it until it goes into this wherever it needs to sit. So I cannot tell right now if it's in there or not, but I can see that it went just in there. I don't know if I can show you in this hole, but if you can see through the holes here and here, so basically the glass just went right in there. So the key is just to push the glass all the way back here and make sure that it's in here and in there, and just drop it. Once you drop it, you're gonna tighten those bolts. So in my case, yeah, I did unscrew with the impact, but do not, when you tighten these, do it manually, okay? do not use power tools. You're gonna crack the window if you over tighten it. So do not overdo that part, okay? That's the most important part of basically putting this glass on. So use just a screwdriver and put number 10. So what I'm gonna do is I'll just take out this and put it in my screwdriver right there, and I'm gonna just manually tighten it. It doesn't have to be super tight, okay? Do not over tighten it, you're gonna break it. So this one, I think it's good enough. And also, before you put everything together, once you tighten both sides, you think that it's good enough, plug in the window contact like this one. So when you think that you're done with tightening it, do not over tighten it, okay? Before you put everything, we're gonna just plug it in, test it out, how it works, okay? And also we have this trim piece that we shouldn't forget. So let me put this thing in, and then we're gonna hook up the wiring and then test it out. I don't hear any glass noise or anything, so this is it. I'm gonna put everything in. Make sure you don't forget these things, okay? Also, if this thing doesn't go in smoothly, just play with your door lock right here. Maybe it has to be in open position to put it in, okay? So, and now everything else is pretty much opposite of what we did in the beginning. So we're gonna hang the top. Okay. So top goes in first, and then you can just do your clips. Just gonna put this thing in. So this is back in there. So both screws are in there. Door handle and this guy. So let's put it back in. And then last trim piece that I took out, this guy. There you go. So that's how you replace your window. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.